Did you also want to talk about all the wonderful romancing that can take place in this game, Kirsha?
Oh boy, let's talk about the one accurate thing they managed to do. Everyone's favorite, pedestry.
This also from Learning the Law. We have this scene here between a couple women. Let's check it out.
Lust?
And by the way, the writing in this,
It's
chef
so
kiss.
bad.
So good. So what are you talking about, Kirsha? Have you ever read Tumblr before? This is the best. Here we go.
Lust? Lust is a journey of 1,000 steps that begins with a kiss.
They sound so stiff and like just not believable, man.
Well, they're in love, Kirsha. They're in love and lust.
Lust?
Like you could at least make it more believable, right? Like put some oomph in it, put some emotion in it. Even if you're working with like a shitty script, you could at least be like, lust is a journey of 1,000 steps that begins with a kiss. You know, like there's I'm just doing this like on the fly, right? And it sounds like more believable and less stiff than these people in the video game getting paid for it.
Well, you're right. But the controversy around this is like the romance aspect of this. We see straight love. We see girl on girl love. We see boy on boy love, I believe.
And this, I'm gonna get angry. I have to. People are defending this because Assassin's Creed is like, well, we have a canon mode. In our canon mode, there's no romance options, but we wanted to have the romance options in there for player choice. Where have we heard that before? Where have we heard the player choice line before? Oh, I don't know, maybe Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. They're going to be stuffing in all of this ideologically driven schlock under the guise of player choice. And it's like, we don't need your headcanon. We don't need your fan fiction. We don't need your fap fiction as an alternate route in a video game. If I'm playing Final Fantasy X and I want to masturbate to Titus, I can do that on my own time, all right? Like, you don't have to be like, all right, well, canonically, he might get with Yuna, but we're gonna have all these side stories where maybe he can get with Wakka, or maybe he can have a polycule with Wakka and Lulu, and then Lulu never has a baby because she's a strong woman. Why would she do that? Or maybe he just gets gangbanged by the entire Blitzball team. Let's just, it's player choice, and that's why you little gamers will defend it. You'll defend that it's player choice, won't you, like good little gamers? Makes me so fucking mad, dude.
So Titus, huh?
I love Titus. He is like a super himbo, dude. He's so cute. He's so loyal. He's kind of dumb. I love him.
I can tell. I can tell for sure. Oh my god. All right. Well, we also have some more romance here. And this is Yasuke sleeping with Oda Nobunaga's sister, Oichi, in Assassin's Creed Shadows.
I cannot believe that they did this to his sister, man. Like,
now, why is this? Can you tell everybody why this is a big deal?
Oichi was basically like known for her loyalty to her husbands. Like, she didn't, I think it was like over a decade or something that she didn't remarry. I could be remembering incorrectly because like I'm not the best at brain meeting. But like she was known for her loyalty. So the fact that they're putting in this game that she just got like dicked down by some random fucking guy is why? How could you, like, again, this is just fan fiction, and they're gonna hide behind it's just player choice. You don't have to do it. If you don't want to see it, you don't have to do it. And it's like, that's not the point. You put this fan fiction in the video. You couldn't just make a game that was about, a samurai in this time period. You had to try and hide behind historical accuracy, and then you threw that all out the window by listening to people who lie, by listening to people who, think that the boy love, homosexual, basking in the glory relationships between adults and adolescent boys was a good thing. It's just this whole... it's upsetting to say the least. Like I can't even put into words.
Let's take a look at this scene and see what happens.
Here we are, alone at last. Yet I don't know what to say.
I do. Someone once said it like this. You are a daimyo's daughter, and I am just a samurai.
Not just. Never just.
Let's enjoy the moment. Gamer's choice.
Lady Oichi, I have learned something in my battles. Time is a veil. Tomorrow is an illusion.
And all we have left is here and now.
It was like, there's that cat.
Goofy-looking cat face.
When he wakes up in the morning after a little wing wom slim slam over here. Gets up.
And of course, she's just gone because
Yep.
why would she stay? The lady known for loyalty to her husband, clearly sneaking around behind his back.
Out the
It's
door.
like, I made the joke, like, they probably, since they're already using all the lies about Yasuke being a samurai in the first place, they're probably going to try and claim, like, oh yeah, you know, if people didn't find out about the lies, it was Lady Oichi at Yasuke. They definitely had a secret romance that nobody knew about, and that's how Africans have claim to Japanese history and Japanese culture. You don't have any idea how far back Africans are implicated in Japan's history.
Well, Japan is not happy about this.
Oh yeah.
And here, this is a great post. Why are so many Japanese angry about Oichi and Yasuke's affair? It says Oichi, and Grums does a really good job breaking this down. He bangs Oichi, Nobunaga's sister. 18 emperors are descended from her.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Tell us again. Ubisoft did this in a respectful way. Research of Japan. And here's the line right here. This is it. It's an insult to the Japanese imperial family. Here's the lineage right here, which is, but hey, Assassin's Creed, wang bang, you know, that's where we're at.
Yeah. I plan on watching it on my stream tomorrow, but there was a politician who actually like gave a bit of a, I don't want to say speech, but he like talked about this on an official government capacity floor, and somebody did English translation for it. So I plan on watching that whole thing because I am very interested.
Yeah, we actually have that pulled up. And as far as watching the whole thing, we have a brief summary of that, which we'll get to in just a little bit. But Yasuke is not done banging. There's a lot of banging going on in this game. There's the samurai having a relationship with a non-binary person because, you know, historically accurate.
I do not think I have ever seen you quite so tongue-tied.
Not yet, at least. I hope you aren't easily chilled.
What?
Do you think someone might? Yes.
Maybe.
Do you care?
Not at all.
Did you notice the look at the camera?
I already have that as an emote in my Discord server. I did not know that line is what preceded that face. Holy shit.
Fourth wall breaking right there. Oh my
Very
God.
fourth wall breaking.
I have a question. I think the real question to all this is, how many fucking children does Yasuke have just roaming around?
Fucking PlayStation 2 characters had more lip movement in kisses than the people in this game. As how have you regressed that far in like 3D model capturing? But This is where like they get one thing historically accurate. If they're going to promote Yasuke as a samurai, the consultant they had on the game, Sachi Schmidt Hori, she wrote Tales of Idolized Boys, which explores the male love in medieval Japanese Buddhist narratives, and it's something called the Chigo system, where like young adolescent boys would be placed in the care of monks, and the monks would have sex with the boys. And one of my favorite lines from this book was, Chigos were given the opportunity to bask in the homoerotic energy inside and outside of their home institutions as idolized boys. And so they had somebody who spoke very fondly of these kinds of relationships in the past, and samurai had a similar system to the Chigo system with monks called Shudo. And so they would have like a young adolescent boy that they would have as a trainee, and they would, teach them the ways of the samurai and also fuck them. And so them having like the, homosexual relationships with Yasuke actually makes sense. That's the one thing that they unfortunately got correctly. And I think that they, them in the cutscene, his name is Ibuki. Mm-hmm. And one of the translations of Ibuki is Sprout, which is also a slang term for a young person. Ooh. So it's a very interesting thing you decided to do there, Ubi Slop.
Nice little tie-in, huh? As it sounds like.
Nice.
Clever. All right. I mean, it's truly unbelievable what's happening with this game.